The strategy is going to make it pretty easy. We've got it as a trade acronym. I did my best to come up with this, so it'd be easy for you to remember. So first, this is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we cover finance, stocks, options, entrepreneurship, education, and money. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance, Christopher Ewell. Hey, listen, if this podcast was useful to you at all, I really highly suggest that you go check out the full trading course at AIStockTradingSystem.com. That's AIStockTradingSystem.com. Hey, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified every time we give you more tools, tips, and tricks to help you trade faster and trade smarter every single week. Hello, I'm Christopher Ewell. Thank you for joining us in the AI stock trading system, the 5-step system to take the guesswork out of trading in only 10 minutes per day. This is phase 2, lesson 1, and I am excited. Okay, now is where we really get to the strategy. Before, you needed the fundamentals. Let me repeat that. You needed the fundamentals. If you don't know the fundamentals, getting to this point will not make sense. So if you have decided to just skip ahead and you're watching this without having taken the fundamentals, stop, go back, rewatch the fundamentals. Please, it's all going to make sense and you're going to be lost otherwise. So let's get into it. Phase 1, foundations. This is the 14 lessons that we just went through. Now you understand how to use each of our trading tools. You understand how to use the high probability profit maximizer. You understand how to size your trades. You understand how to make an unbreakable trading plan. You understand everything you need to know to trade. Now, let's trade with our strategy in phase 2. The strategy is going to make it pretty easy. We've got it as a trade acronym. I did my best to come up with this, so it'd be easy for you to remember. So first, target timing. It does not matter what the stock did yesterday, and it does not matter what the stock will do tomorrow. What matters is you setting up your portfolio for your trades to take advantage of what is going on today. Timing is crucial in the stock market, and you know that. That's why you're here. You want to make sure you take advantage of that timing and make some pretty good trades, hopefully. R, write your risk. I try to do something with R for right, but obviously that's not how you spell it. So write your risk. Target timing, write your risk. Write your risk is critical. If you don't know the risk, if you don't go back to your unbreakable trading plan, you will mess up, as I've talked about many times. Next, always set alerts. Do me a favor. Think about how much time you want to spend in front of a chart and then subtract 90% of it. That's how much time you actually need to sit in front of a chart. You want to set alerts. That way you know when things are happening. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck all day wondering if it is or isn't working. Now, granted, I am definitely one who's guilty of pulling up my phone to see what something's doing, right? But I am not going to sit there and second guess my trading plan and second guess what I'm going to do if the stock does this, right? I already have my unbreakable trading plan set, and I always set alerts so I know when it's time for me to move. Next, distribute dollars. This is where you're actually going to make the trade, right? Everything up to now is planning. Now, let's get busy. Let's make the trade. And finally, evaluate your edge. You are going to be so stacked with edges, you're not going to know what to do with yourself. You're trading with AI. You're trading with the trend. You're trading with high probability maximizers. Like, you have probably the best setup in the entire market on every single trade as long as you follow this system. I can't make any guarantees that you will win every time because I don't win every time. But I do understand the edge that I have, basically the evil power of edge that I have in my hands. And seriously, like, this is critically important. Now it's time to evaluate that edge. What happened? What can we learn from it? And are we making sure we followed our plan? So that is the strategy. Now let's get started. On to the next lesson. Okay, so what'd you think? That was pretty incredible, right? Now, if you like that, that's only a taste, only a sample of what you're going to find in the full AI stock trading system. And I really highly encourage you to go and check this out. Obviously, you are interested in learning on how to trade, and that's why you're listening to this podcast. Now, I'm going to take and download my entire trading system that I use day in and day out onto you. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is over at the AIStockTradingSystem.com. You're going to get phase 1, 2, and 3, several bonuses, and on top of that, I'm going to walk you through over a dozen trades that I put on inside of my account, holding your hand and showing you exactly how I got in, how I got out, how I use the artificial intelligence data, and how this could work inside of your own trading portfolio on a daily basis. So make sure you head on over to AIStockTradingSystem.com. That's AIStockTradingSystem.com to learn more and to get started and to download my decade plus worth of trading experience into your hands so you can start using the AI stock trading system today, the 5-step system to take the guesswork out of trading. Hey, if you like this video, let me know by leaving me a like below, and then subscribe and share it with somebody you think could use it as well. Be sure to comment below with your biggest takeaway from this episode and any suggestions you have for future episodes. And finally, make sure you watch these other videos to help you trade faster and trade smarter, and I'll see you on the next episode.